You might as well get into the story. What happened? you might as well just.
Dun, dun, dun.
To this day.
That was my little stinker-linko.
Anywho.
Anywho.
You know what's crazy? It's her fault because why are you going?
Oh my God.
Y'all start with your question. We're going to do it different this time.
Why is being confident bother some men? Like if it's just me posting a picture in a bikini, but yet the next picture follows with my man. So it's not like I'm answering any of the DMs. It falls into the request. I've never cheated. Why are y'all so pressed about a woman being confident?
Go ahead and start us off, Chris.
Wait, why are you saying y'all? You talking about us or you talking about men?
Men in general. I mean,
So
I don't know. Are you not
right
confident? Do you not like when your female is confident? Does that bother you when she goes
I'll let you
posting?
Yeah, but you could showcase it in a mature way.
And what's mature?
Like, why are you posting it online?
I'm on a yacht. Why can't I post a picture in a bikini?
On
It's
a
not
yacht.
my. It's not
Are
my.
you posting the yacht or are you posting you in a bikini?
Why does it matter?
So you said you're in. You said you're in a
Oh,
relationship, right?
Okay.
Because you said you posted the bikini pic,
and then
you
it's
posted your
following
man the next
exactly.
one. So I mean, where we live, the whole on a yacht, bikini pic, probably dudes in the background.
No, your man's there.
Now you changing up the whole thing.
No. I mean,
She said
no.
the next picture
is you with your man.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, if I posted on a yacht with my man and he's there, it's still I'm hitting an audience, and that's what bothers them.
That's different. Like your man might have been the one who took the picture for you. But
Exactly. So why are you pressed that I'm posting the picture? What did you think it was going to do? Sit in my phone? It is. Because a lot of times...
Because I wouldn't be pressed about that if I'm there.
You wouldn't?
But
So what's the difference of you being there and me being on a yacht with a bunch of girls, or me being at the pool and be by myself, set up a tripod, take a picture and post it? I'm admiring my growth, my hard work at the gym. Why are you mad?
Depends on the woman. It depends on the context of
Is it for you or for the people? I don't really get
Yeah.
that. Like, why
It
are
could
you
be for
showing
me
it?
and I'm posting it. So
How's
what
that for you? If you showing it to everybody, it could be in your phone.
So
for
why do you post on Instagram?
I don't post on Instagram.
I mean, I've seen those TikTok guys who like will post videos of themselves, but a lot of times men aren't confident in themselves and portray it onto the woman that they're with because you're not confident. We can't be confident. That's not fair.
I'm definitely confident.
Exactly. So if you have a female who looks amazing and she wants to showcase it off on her Instagram and you have access to her phone, you have access to her social media, she's not hiding anything. Why is it a problem?
For me, it's if we talked about it, we got to establish it. And if it's not repetitive, if like, say I see you've been in the gym, you've been working on yourself, you post a little, gains pic, whatever. But if you like consistently every week posting ass pics,
But you walking around caked up, what's the difference? You don't know what I'm doing outside. I'm at the gym and there's men there. They're seeing exactly what I'm posting.
that's your natural body. Like
But that's what I'm saying. So why can't we post it?
one summer, it's hot outside, you go on a yacht, post your body. But like we already established that in our relationship. Like that's cool. But I'm not gonna deal with you like posting weekly, showing ass. Like,
But I don't need
you-
Unless
permission
you're like a
to.
model, that's your business, then okay,
But it's
yeah.
also, so why is that okay? Because I'm making money off of it?
It's your business. That's what you're doing. It's more appropriate. If you're just posting yourself just to get, now it looks like you're just trying to get attention.
Okay, I see that.
You're just showcasing yourself off to other men.
would you want your man posting his abs weekly?
If you got it, you got it. I wouldn't mind. You're at the gym and you post a picture with your
No, not
abs.
at the gym, on the yacht.
Who's on the yacht?
A whole bunch of other models, women.
Okay, that's a whole different conversation. Because I said
so
I'm
you
on
go
a
on a
yacht with
yacht-
my man, and I said I'm on a yacht with females. I never said I was on a yacht with men.
So you
I've
go on
done-
the yacht with your man every time?
Oh, so you insecure, huh?
No, I'm not because
So he can't. Wow. Yep. Go ahead. Laugh that off. Go
because
ahead.
a lot of men can't control themselves.
That's a problem.
Men can't.
But
You guys.
You're supposed
not
to trust
guys.
your man.
And he's supposed to trust me. So what is the problem about me posting a booty? Like it's not even a booty pic. Let me hold that.
You said a booty pic.
No, hold up.
You did say booty
She
pic.
did. She knows what she's doing.
I'm a flight attendant. All right, let's throw that out there. I am in a different city, country every other day.
And you could post there too.
Nah,
Like what?
But I'm saying I be in Aruba. You think I'm not gonna put on a bathing suit, go to the beach, and take a picture that I'm in Aruba?
You could take a picture and send it to your man, not the whole world.
But that's crazy. No, that's crazy because I be posting it.
How's that crazy?
No. I send it to my man before. I don't got a man.
Send it to your
I don't got a
man.
man anymore.
So who you send it to?
Yeah.
Nah, before when
To the
I did have a
world.
man, I would send it to him first.
Is this all because of that man? This is what it sounds like.
I've also seen it in my friends with their relationships. It's not fair. It's double-sided. Just because you don't have abs and you don't want to go posting your abs, because I sure as hell believe that if you did have them, you would be posting them.
What do your friends page look like? Because if I go on there and I see you swimsuit in every pic,
That's the thing. What is the problem of having a picture up with a bathing suit of you? It's not like you're posting and the caption is holler at me or OnlyFans in the bio, because that's completely different.
I feel like in a male's perspective, it's different. Like, personally, me, I wouldn't want him to be like, look at me, look what I look like.
But nobody's
like,
saying
I get
that.
it. No, I understand, but it's just like,
hell no, like, you took too long.
you're not.
you
You want to know
Nah,
why?
you ain't thinking about
Because
that. She trying to
even
justify
if
it.
it's just a friend, it's like they're kind of sending them a message like, oh yeah, like I want you. Because if a guy, like for example, let's say we're not cousins, you're just my friend. Your boyfriend likes my picture, I'm gonna be like, that's weird. Why is he in my likes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the same thing. That's like us putting our bodies out there. It's the same message. It's still saying like, I'm here, I'm up for grabs, come and get me.
Why are you posting it?
It's
What's
not
your
about
intentions?
posting. I don't know. I feel like, because I've done it too, like I posted myself, but I was single.
That's different.
That's different.
Yeah.
I was single. Like, it's like, okay, like you could see, but I also see like her part where it's like, I can go out and you could still look. So what's the difference between Instagram and real? But
It's also-
it's just, I feel like it's really just like,
It's double-sided, but it's also the fact that, like, you see you have a boyfriend and you still post pictures, and your boyfriend, let's go back to a year ago, whatever, when he reached out to you, he never slid up on a booty pic or a bikini picture. He reached out with something genuine to say about something about you.
yeah.
So what's to say if I post a picture of my face, a guy isn't going to slide up and say something about my face or my eyes or my job? I've had men start conversations and I'm fully clothed with a hijab on. And they're like, oh, what are you doing in Turkey? I'm like, well, that's a
they're
conversation.
gonna slide up regardless. But
Regardless.
if you're giving them an opportunity to slide up, like,
I mean, it's not necessarily an opportunity. No one's saying that the door's open. Especially if I'm in a relationship, I make sure that my man is comfortable enough and he knows that the only person that matters to me is him. And if I make that 1,000% sure and you have access to my phone, which you should trust me, but I also understand why it could also be tempting to check a phone.
Yeah.
I've been there. And if you've been hurt, which comes that topic of your trauma in your past and what has happened if you've been cheated on. I've looked at a phone on a counter and been like, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it. And not done it.
but you itching that bad?
Oh, no, yes. Like, trust me. And I was drunk too. And what did I end up doing? Doing it. But he also left it unlocked. And as soon as he gets back in the car, first thing he says was, so what'd you find? I was like,
Yeah, you failed.
Damn.
I was like, damn. Like, that was a test. That right there was a test. And I shouldn't have even thought about it because I didn't.
I don't think it says anything about a man's confidence. Like, imagine a man fully confident, he get in a relationship, and then his new girl posting bikini pics all the time. You got a fully confident man, but now you gotta be like, damn, like.
There's also boundaries. You got to take a step back of it. If that's what you used to always do and you get in a relationship, there's levels to this shit. Like, you can't be posting one every day, how you were saying, but I shouldn't not be me because I'm in a relationship. We should come to a mutual agreement. If it makes you uncomfortable, now we talk about why. What about it makes you uncomfortable? Because if you're in my comments and you're like, my girl, my girl, my girl, because I've had men not even comment on my picture. They'll send it to me instead of commenting on my picture.
Shit, I'm never commenting on a picture.
Why is that?
You'll never catch me flirting on girls ever.
Well, if it's
do
your
that.
girl.
My girl, that's different.
Exactly. So, like, I've been in a relationship and my man will,
But I don't post my
That's
relationships on
another
social
question.
media, so you won't catch me doing that neither.
before you might slide up on her DMs or like hard eye her picture, but then y'all start dating and you stop.
That was one of my things.
That's
Why
leading
do
it to
men stop dating their girlfriends after a while? Why do you guys do
I can't
that?
recall doing that, so I can't speak for why other men do that.
You didn't hype
But-
up your like a girlfriend you had before?
Of course I hype her up. I don't need to hype her up on social media. I don't need social media validation.
Yeah.
to
Well,
be
no, like if she
I love
posts
my
a
girl.
picture like on her story and you know she's somewhere and she didn't send it to you.
If it's my girl, I'm still in the DMs. Yeah, I'm gonna still hype her
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But in the actual live feed, you ain't gonna catch me in there.
Why don't?
Cause it's like social validation. Like,
It's-
look, everybody, this is my girl. Look, 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 look.
No. Like I'm saying, why aren't you commenting on her picture?
I don't comment on any girl's pictures.
But that's your girlfriend.
But that's your girlfriend.
I don't think you have to.
No one said you don't have to, but it's a confidence booster for us.
Even before we started dating, I 100% wasn't commenting on her pictures. So I'm not about to just start just because.
I mean, I wouldn't think you'd comment on a random girl's picture or even a girl you're talking to until you know it's official.
before.
Yeah, if she my girl, she probably sent the picture to me already.
Yeah, I already know.
There's no point
she
in me
probably
liking
asked.
it.
She probably asked me which one should she post.
Yeah.
Like, I already know what's
exactly.
up.
I mean, I
Yeah,
do
that's
be doing
true.
that.
But that's not the question. It's like you guys stop date. Like you men stop dating us after a while. It's like the whole flirting, the whole flowers, the consistent dates. Like it stops after a while. Why?
I will admit a lot of men do that because we like to chase. So then we got you and it's like, all right, we hit the brakes a little bit. Like, you know, we good. But I will admit more men need to be more consistent in a relationship.
Once they got you,
So-
they got you.
Is it like just you're comfortable?
You just get comfortable. Like
Yeah.
we won. We good.
Yeah. Or you could be lacking. Maybe you slow down.
Yeah, that's. I mean, true. Some women
It
do
could
stop.
go both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if she's still the same perfect girl that you got with, and you're just like, okay, well, I got her.
All the things you were doing to get her, now that you got her, you feel like you don't have to do it anymore.
But that's how
And
you lose
why?
her.
If you could do less work and still get the same result, why would you not do that?
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm not
I
saying
think
it's
anybody
right,
would do that.
but that's what a lot of men do.
It's not fair that we wake up every day and choose to love you and you consider it or you think about it. And it's always been that kind of thing where it's like there's no such thing as a perfect person. That's first off. We all make mistakes. There's no picture perfect. You can't just create a sim and that be your significant other.
Right.
But if I wake up and I choose to deal with the things you put me through, I choose to deal with what you bring to the table or lack, why can't you choose to do the bare minimum? Because you aren't even bringing that.
You might as well get into the story. What happened? you might as well just
Dun, dun, dun.
get into it.
First mistake, I met him at my job. I was a bartender. I've learned that now.
Why is that a mistake?
Work
What?
hubby?
No, he wasn't even that. He was a work regular. So like that's even worse because
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
because why are you at a club every day?
You're not gonna find a wife at a club. I'm so sorry.
You are not going to find someone.
Or
He was there every.
husband.
How was he actually there every day?
Yes, every day that we were open, Wednesday through Sunday. I actually
That's
didn't.
your fault.
Yeah. Facts.
Well-
hey, accountability. Hey. that's
Well,
facts.
yeah. I mean, I know
He
that.
was. He already had his routine.
But I
You
didn't
just
know that.
Picked him up.
I didn't know his like.
did know. You said he was
no.
there
So
every
like,
day.
okay. Well, let me get to my story. So your story, it's ours, or mine.
Tell your story.
My company had 3 different bars. Well, 3 different clubs. One was a bar, one was a club, and he would be. It was weird. Like we always missed each other in passing. But there's videos to show that like we would be in the same room, like you know, like how clubs have camera people, but we never were like someone. He wasn't someone I would look at and be like, "Oh, you're attractive." Like let me holler at you. At that time, that
Why
was
this day.
that was my little
Till this
stinkalinko.
day. Till this day.
Anywho,
You know what's crazy? It's her fault because why are you going?
Oh my God.
I think coming on a podcast with your cousin was a bad idea.
Personally, me,
Go
why
on,
are you
cousin.
going from somebody who was seasoned, flavored, a beautiful man to
He has a child on the
uncultured?
way. I don't know what kind of beautiful we talking about.
I'm talking about
What's wrong
the
with
men
that?
My
that
type,
go
my
to-
type. Okay.
Yeah.
My type was
Now
seasoned.
she's going for like these unseasoned men. It's like, oh, you know, pick your struggle.
You need a little size on.
I mean, he was seasoned. He was Middle Eastern.
He was not seasoned. Chantal.
You are.
Shawty, I'm
She is Dominican and she is of the unseasoned sort. Unless
Why?
she's in the
Because I'm
sun. Exactly. That's
Because
my
I'm white.
point.
But I got
But
more-
that's what you're saying
I
about
got
him.
a lot of more
And they
seasoning
turn
than
on
you.
each other.
But that's what I'm trying to say is that he he was unseasoned in a skin tone, but
That's racist.
And is a personality.
but his personality.
that is.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say though.
His
In my
personality, too.
eyes, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Just because he sung a little Drake and a little rap doesn't mean that he was seasoned. Shawty.
his favorite song was March Madness. Let me just throw that out there.
That song's pretty basic, even though it's a good song.
It's a great song.
Everybody know. White people know that song.
He wasn't white. He was Middle Eastern. Anywho, he was Middle Eastern, raised in the Middle East. I won't say
Anyway.
where. But, okay, can we get past that? All right, so he was unseasoned, whatever. Anywho,
Were you guys having a lot of arguments?
no, we never fought until he did what he did.
What did he do?
He cheated while I was in Italy.
Oh, you know what? Damn. Because you are a flight attendant. You're not really.
I wasn't
there.
a flight attendant either.
Oh, you weren't
Anymore. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Never
No,
mind
I
then.
wasn't a flight attendant before. So I was working at the club, whatever. And he was I wouldn't say fresh out of a relationship, but again, it comes into I have trauma is men's excuse a lot of times as to why they won't deal with that trauma. So he had trauma at hand. Yep, commitment issues. He had them.
I don't remember us ever saying we got trauma, and that's our excuse.
Well, there's a lot of I got done dirty. You don't understand.
She done did me dirty. I still
You
not
said
over
that?
what she did.
What?
You said that?
No, I'm like, why she say it like that?
Oh.
But go ahead.
So he had like his past, and that was my fault because one thing, ladies, if a man tells you he is not ready, believe him.
He is not.
He is not ready. And
Best believe him.
there is nothing you can do to change it. There is,
The thing is, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
yeah. So
And he showed you over and over again.
after, man, who are you coming at? Anywho, I
It's like,
know.
let's
Go
be
crazy.
for real.
Let's be for real.
It was like, I don't want a relationship, but I'm gonna introduce you as my girl to all my friends and family. I'm taking you out.
Convenient.
I've never done that.
But I mean, I would never bring a man home to my family if I don't want to be in a relationship with you.
You're different, though. You were raised different.
I
So
mean,
did
yeah.
you meet the family?
Yeah. So I met his family. No,
never
we
said that.
were eventually in a relationship.
but
That was different.
Dun, dun, dun.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I mean,
go ahead.
part of the thing was it then became the conversation that he got to know who I was as a person, and then it was like, okay, well now a relationship might just sound nice, and I'm like, all right, well how did you switch up from that to this? Okay, cool, we'll take it as it is. Met the fam, whatever, things got better. I went on a trip to Italy. At this point, I was already accepted into flight attendant school, so I was gonna go in a month. And so he kind of already had that idea, and his friends obviously were playing a part in the whole flight attendants are hoes, like that whole stereotype, which is a stereotype. But I went to Italy, and
I don't know about that one, but okay.
it is a stereotype because I have never slept with anybody while I was working.
Or
Okay.
you haven't been in that long. I'm just kidding.
I've been there for
Did-
4 months. No, but
my
they're,
God.
listen, pilots
Yo.
are not
I was
attractive.
gonna say it.
I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say it.
No, it's not. It's not even that because we've gone on trips. Like we've gone on trips where we found attractive people out there, and I'm just not gonna sleep with someone
Yeah.
because it's if you value yourself. I could sleep with anybody. It's you can go on Hinge, like you can go on Hinge and Tinder and sleep with a random person if you really wanted to. But I'm going on 2 months celibate. Cheers.
Not by choice.
Not by choice. I don't know why you're coming at me, bro.
No, she
She
is.
just became a
Yo.
girlfriend after a year and a half of a man going back and forth with her, but we won't talk about that.
At least I became a girlfriend.
I went to Italy and the man walked into a club that I know. Orlando's a small place. That's where I was living before. It was a club that I went frequently, and some of my best friends worked there. And he was whispering in a girl's ear in front of one of my really good friends, and she sent me a video. It's like 4 a.m. over there in Italy at the time. Nah, like 5 a.m. So I'm waking up to do my day activities, and that's how I get woken up by like my man is cheating, and I was a girlfriend at this point.
By whispering in a girl's ear?
No,
That's not cheating.
that wasn't the case though. He was whispering in a girl's ear, kissing her on her neck. That's the video that I'm getting sent. And then you see them walk out together. At 2 a.m. out of a club, it doesn't matter. Why are you that close to a female? Why are you whispering in a girl's ear that I don't know? 1, 2, you're
It's not a
kissing her
good
neck.
look.
Does that count as
Does that
cheating?
count?
You're
I was gonna
kissing her
say
neck.
the same thing.
I don't know if that really.
If your
counts.
girl kissed a man's neck, you wouldn't be at her neck?
I mean, yeah, I would. Yeah, I would, but
That's
I wouldn't be like,
disrespectful.
oh, you cheated on me.
That's disrespectful. You're disrespecting
It
her.
is disrespectful, but
Texting another girl in a flirtish manner is cheating as well.
I don't know about that.
You should not be flirting with another female if you're in a relationship. Unless you have come to that agreement with your significant other that it is okay. That's
so
it.
what did he say about the situation?
He was honest. He literally said, I'm sorry, like I messed up. Like that was it. It wasn't like
Did he say they did anything?
No. He went like he was calling me right after it happened. So like it wasn't like he went home with her, but it was still the fact that like you're making me look stupid. Now it's about respect.
That's
That's why I
facts.
keep my shit out of social media.
But it's not social
Exactly.
media. You're literally in public.
I'm just saying, back to your first point, why aren't you commenting on y'all girls' pics? I don't want
Still
to.
should comment on your girl's pictures. It's a or at least you don't even gotta comment on it publicly. Send it to your girl. If she didn't send it to you and be like, damn, my baby fine.
That's
Tell
a
you
red
up.
flag. If you need me to comment on your picture,
It's not a need. It's a
Sounds like a need.
it's
It
a
do.
like it's a confidence
It do.
booster.
How?
So you're not confident in yourself?
If I'm
Oh,
texting
I'm
you,
confident in myself,
So
but
you shouldn't need it.
that's like saying you shouldn't get your girl flowers because she loves herself. Why not?
say you post a pic.
Why shouldn't you say you
Well,
love?
You post a
it's like-
pic and I text you. You look beautiful in that picture. Whatever I say. You need me to go comment? The same thing?
No. That's what I'm saying. You
That's
can tell
social
her
proof.
privately. That you could tell her privately.
Social
No
proof. Yeah.
no one's saying that you have to go comment it publicly. But it's you telling your girl you look so good wherever it is that you are. That's you boosting her confidence. That's no one saying that you got to do it publicly, but at least make sure you're communicating
Best
that.
believe I'm gonna continue to tell my girl she looks great.
But you would think that.
If I lose attraction to her, then I'm not gonna stay with her.
That's just validation coming from my man. Something you should do. That's again on the topic, why aren't you continuing to love your girl? Why aren't you flourishing her with comments?
This sounds personal.
No, that's also been what it's
That
also
is your favorite line.
That is your favorite line.
Personal.
But that's
I'm
also
just
been with
saying.
guys. It's inconsistency. Like
'Cause
you guys
you keep saying with guys.
it's with guys, but it wasn't just with an ex. It's been with multiple men that I've tried to talk to.
Maybe it's your choice of men.
Oh, it's 1000%. And it don't even
Maybe
have to
they're
do
not
with
seasoned.
unseasoned or seasoned. No.
Yeah. Seasoned men, they gonna slap that ass and say you look
No,
good today.
this was my first seasoned man. Unseasoned man. He was seasoned in my
I
eyes.
hope
But
that's the last one too.
I mean, I learned a lot of lessons, and that's the good part.
I feel like she holding back because she want
I
to
am
attack you
hold-
with the commitment issues.
Not necessarily, because you
I
know
never
what? Like
claimed
we
that
all
as
have
trauma though.
But you see, that's the only valid point to it, and that's not even valid because that's one thing a lot of men do not like to do is go to therapy. Why don't y'all like fixing your own problems?
Okay, so what is it like? Give me details.
Okay, so you go to therapy. One, you're not necessarily the one paying them, but they're getting paid for the time to listen, and that matters at all. Because if I'm giving you my free ear, I can get up and leave whenever I want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to give you constructive criticism. I don't have to give you solutions.
Yeah.
So when you go to a therapist, they're offering you things to where the root of the problem was. I would have never known that the reason why I have the tendency to get in a relationship quick is because I like the presence of a man.
I don't know.
Everybody got some trauma.
Exactly. I think that people
But
just
they-
aren't aware of the trauma that they've been through because a lot of times trauma isn't just having an absent parent because you can grow up with two parents in a home and still be messed up in the head.
Trauma could be just getting your heart broken.
It's not, I'm not going to say it's easy. I'm not going to devalue a man's feelings or a woman's feelings of being their heartbroken because that is something that I don't wish upon anyone. Truly getting your heart broken is one of the worst things I've ever been through.
All right, you're in love with the man. You love him, right? Everything he does is excellent, but the only thing is he's terrible in bed, right? Would you let him go outside and get practice and come back, or would you go to another man and have a video, have him record it, so you can show your man how you like to be handled?
Why would he need practice with anyone else? You're a grown up. Tell your man what you want. If you want to be choked, if you want to be slapped, if you want a certain thing, it's just like you teach your female how to suck dick.
I cannot teach him. No.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
could
Oh,
tell-
let me tell
No.
you. Yes.
You
yes.
either got it or you don't.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
Bro, no
That's cap.
17-year-old.
And I'm telling you, I'm not gonna put myself out there, but I am. When I first met the man that I'm with right now, I'm telling you right now, I did not know. I didn't care for it.
That's
know.
also the
He
thing.
literally taught me. He was like, "This is what I like. This is what I like. This is what you're gonna do.
If
do
you
it
gotta
like this,
pull a porn,
hold it
you
like
pull a
this.
porn.
Boop."
Because it's just like
never
if I
heard
tell
that.
my man I like to be handled this way or I like doggy style or this, you're practicing with your significant other. Why would you need practice with another female?
Yeah.
There's a reason why I said it, because there's a follow-up, because there's a story to a girl.
Oh,
that
so we are
asked
doing
him-
the part two.
At the end of the story, I want to know
I'm scared.
what you would do from a woman's perspective. But back in college, I met this girl at the gym, and I was just spitting game, yada yada yada. She wasn't really. I asked her for her IG. I thought she was feeling me. Didn't follow back. Nothing. 3 weeks later, she randomly followed me back, hits me up like, "Hey, yada yada yada." I'm sorry. When I first met her, she said she had a boyfriend.
So there's your reasoning as to why she didn't
Yeah.
follow back.
Yeah, but she was kind of like flirting a little bit too. So I was
Or
like,
maybe
whatever.
you just took it as flirting because if she was flirting, she would have followed you back.
It was a back and forth conversation, I know
liked it?
I know when I'm being flirted with. All right,
Okay. I hope.
it was a good conversation. She didn't follow back. Whatever. On to the next one. I randomly get a follow back. I randomly get a follow back like 3 weeks later, and then she DMs me first. Just like starting conversation. We having a little conversation. She asked me to hang out.
Your first words are you single now? Or you didn't care?
He didn't
That's
care.
a
He
good
was young.
question.
I was young.
He was young.
I was young. I was actually 19, so I was just like,
You
out
don't
to me
think that the
first.
first thing she gonna think of is her man?
If you break up with your man, you think about your man?
Yes.
That don't even make sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
So if you, like I said, she reached out to me first.
it doesn't matter. So what you're saying is you were okay with being a rebound. Because why would
That's
you?
her problem. That's her problem.
It is her problem, but it's also a concern for you. Are you
I was
not?
going, listen, I'm 19, I'm going with the flow. I don't
Okay,
care.
so you was
She
just trying to
looked
raw
good.
dog. Okay. All right.
What?
What I'm hearing is all you were trying to do. He did not care. All
Just
he wanted to
listen.
do was
Just
sleep
listen.
with her because you hit her up at the gym thinking, okay, you know what? She's cute. All right.
This is why you so hurt. So she's like, we got some rules to this. So I'm like, what's the rules? She's like, we can't talk to each other, we can't kiss, and we have to record it. So I'm like, I'm with it though.
Perfect.
He said the suspense.
So I went over there. I remember it was in her dorm too. I went over there and I thought she was kind of bullshitting with the rules. Like I started talking. She's like, shh, I told you can't talk. I'm like, I've never really like I'll just stick my dick in it. Like I like foreplay. So I started trying to kiss her. She don't let me kiss her. So I'm like, all right, this is like, it's kind of weird. So
Hard.
I had to force myself.
She ain't
What'd you
even
think
like
of?
go down there, nothing?
She was like, do you have your phone? I was like, yeah.
she
just
was
dead,
serious.
She was dead ass about that video. And she let me do it on my phone too. So I'm like,
That's crazy. That's bold.
I was like,
I would
fuck it.
never.
set the
ever.
camera up.
He just said he didn't even know the girl. And
that's
she
true.
just got out of a
Anyway.
relationship. That's the easiest way for the man to end up finding her phone or whatever.
Anyways, record the video.
Could be the next Kim K.
Facts.
Record the video. We do it. And like, it was honestly really good. I was like, damn, I'm trying to do this again. This is kind of
She
crazy.
said, nope.
This is kind of crazy. No cap. I got blocked the next day. The very next day.
Were you
I
bad in bed?
It was great.
Were,
Hold on.
to you.
Let me finish the story.
To
Let me finish the
you.
story.
I think
Let
I
me
know where
finish
this
the
is
story.
going though.
I literally didn't hear back from her till like 6 months later. Actually, I didn't even hear back from her. I got a random message. Ended up being her boyfriend. Come to find out, she was going through it with her boyfriend. Their sex was bad, and they agreed for her to go take a video with another dude to check where he was doing wrong. So like, she had me fuck her a certain way to basically show it to her boyfriend, and then he hit me up like 6 months later. and was like, "Did you ever fuck this girl named blah 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 blah?"
This is crazy.
And I
This
was
is not where I expected the story to go. Is that where you were going with it?
Yeah.
yeah. He was like, "Did you ever fuck this girl?" Blah blah blah.
He's gay.
And I forgot about it, and then it hit me. I'm like, "Oh shit, this the boyfriend." I had no clue what that was, and I literally have not heard from her since then.
So you never gave her the video.
Hell no.
So then why
I still
would she?
got it.
I'm confused.
You still
So
have it?
Oh, I didn't know
got
that
it.
part.
Like just
I mean, it is what it is, right?
if you were dating a girl, if your girlfriend went and fucked her ex, all right, but if she went and fucked somebody she didn't even know and it was a drunk night, is it to the same extremity that you would deal with it?
that's different.
Oh,
That's you.
why is
That's
it
you.
different?
That's you going back to your ex.
Why is that different? She still cheated.
Yeah, that's way
The
different.
videos is not cheating. It's
It's all the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Sex is intimate. It doesn't matter who you're doing it with. It's still a very vulnerable thing to do.
bingo.
see, I ain't gonna hold you.
What's wrong with sleeping with other people? If you're being honest.
That's their business.
So would you guys allow to have an open relationship? No.
No.
Why?
If I can't handle it, then I don't want to.
I can't handle it either.
I got commitment issues. I'm down with it.
No, you're not. She is a damn lie. Because she will say that and then he'll go and do something with someone and she's
I'm going
boo-boo crying in my
crying.
ear. She is calling me like, he cheated. That
Okay.
wasn't your man.
And you taking him
He
back?
Still cheated.
That's not your man.
I can't
That's
hold
not
you.
your
Okay,
man.
wait,
I
hold
can't.
on,
I can't
hold
handle
on.
my
No,
girl
hold on,
going
because-
to sleep with somebody else.
No, exactly.
I can't handle
And
it.
I can't do it. There's no, just like threesomes. It's different. If we're 10 years down the line married and we want to spice things up in a different city and you don't know the girl,
You see, I'm down for that.
but that's different. You have a threesome and your man moan a different way or grab that girl in a certain way that
See-
he doesn't grab you. And
All right,
go
so teach
back.
us then. Teach us. Go ahead.
No, there's
Educate
no.
us.
I promise you,
woman-
What's the difference from when it's real and when it's not?
I promise you, the first time it was real with me, the man I was with recorded a video because we were both in shock. It had never happened.
I'm sorry. You said you recorded a video.
Of it.
Now you're recording a video.
No. I was in a relationship with him.
Does she still have it?
Yeah, she does.
No, I didn't. I never had the video to begin with. He recorded it on his phone.
Talking about the picture?
I just told him I have a
Look,
picture.
look.
He's asking if I have the video.
I didn't know there was no video.
That's what I'm saying. There's no. I don't have the video. He has the video. If he
So the
didn't
video's
delete
still
it.
there.
If he didn't delete it, I know I'm blocked.
I don't know no man that deletes all the videos.
I don't know, but
That's true. That's true though.
I got a video of you know who, and I was.
I'm sorry.
She
What?
got,
You got
a video. What?
And she had a whole other boyfriend.
man.
She had a whole other
We gonna cut that part out.
No, we ain't cutting that out.
It's okay.
Look, a hypocrite.
That's crazy. Yo, there's a pattern on this podcast.
The reason
There's a
why I
pattern on
had
here.
the reason
Wait,
why okay, can we be honest? The reason why I had it is in case of rape allegations. That's the only reason why I have it. Because I was underage. I was underage.
What is going on?
You know, that's why I kept it too.
Rape allegations. Yeah.
I gotta protect myself.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why y'all coming at me. Like it was valid at
Cause
the
you out
time.
here capping for 30
was-
minutes straight.
You got a video.
I only have one.
You still
You
got
still
it.
got it though.
We wasn't talking about me. We was talking about men.
Double standard.
Wait. All right. So let's be fair about it, right?
There's too many things that people. This society nowadays is too sensitive.
Yeah.
They're too sensitive for things like a man will tell you exactly what it is that he feels or doesn't like about you, and you'll take it to the heart. Why? He was just being honest with you. Like if you tell someone you have commitment issues, don't get mad when they can't commit. I thought I could change.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's
But
the
at
problem.
least but I'm
You
admitting
didn't
it.
accept it.
No, I did accept it. I did, but I still
You
didn't.
did not.
That's
no,
not you trying to change him.
No. In the sense that like you invite me on a date and I go and I be considerate and I pay for my meal. Or you come to my job and I pay your tab. Well, I didn't pay his tab. I had a free tab.
Please.
What's the type of men you go for?
No, it's not. Because I've also,
Yes, it
my
is.
homeboys have done the same thing and
Yes, it
they've
is.
admitted.
No, for real. Assholes? That's who she go for?
Me. I was talking about myself. I'm not.
What's your type?
Honey.
I used to be, listen, I was
Go
all
ahead.
for light skin.
What is it?
I went for light skinned men, beautiful, tatted,
That-
I mean,
Yeah,
beautiful,
yeah.
tatted, light skinned men
are
usually,
usually
have
emotionally.
Have a roster.
Their mother
That's
didn't
nice.
love them.
I was about to say that answered the
usually
question.
have a roster.
You're too easy.
In what sense?
You don't make him work for what you're giving him. You're already giving him wifey quality material.
That's exactly what it is.
So you're making it too easy for it, especially the
That's-
man that
that's
you're
ballpark. You
the
hit
man-
it on there.
No, but I'm like being for real. I'm trying to like give you game.
No,
Like,
me too.
Don't give it too easy to the man, especially
why-
the man that
why-
you the man that you just described. He got a roster. Like,
But why
he
do
get
you want
women.
a female to? He does not. That man does not.
No, I'm
get
talking about the men that
She's talking
you
about
just
the light-
described.
Oh! I
Yeah.
thought he was talking about the last one.
I can already tell those men don't struggle getting women.
He don't. So why do you men
It's not him.
want a female to be feminine and you?
There's a certain way you got to do it.
Chantal, you were not in your feminine energy.
I'm
when
not.
you were with him. You were
Damn.
not.
Oh my
You were
God.
in your masculine energy
Chantal.
the whole time. But he did not let you be in your feminine energy because the whole time he had you stressed out. How were you going to be in your most vulnerable state when the whole time you had to be worried about what the hell he was doing? And I'm speaking from my own experience as well.
therapy.
How are you going to be this beautiful, flourished woman and giving him this feminine and everything you want? Let me take care of you. Let me nurture you. Let me do this when the whole time he can't even do that for himself, or you can't even do that for yourself because you're worried about him.
I ain't gonna lie.
I hope y'all heard me swallow.
I ain't gonna lie. That's facts for real. You gonna have to go for men that are like
No, truly.
almost like they look at you like you're here and they're there.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The
Like,
man that you described don't.
I know, but like,
ain't looking at
how
you
do
like
you
that.
even? I'm not even gonna say how do you even find them because they're out there and I know they are. Don't you even?
The men
dare.
that are friend zoned are the men that are
is
sitting
true.
there. Wishing
No,
they
the
could get
men
with
that
you.
no, because I don't even.
Yes.
My homeboy. No, my homeboys
Yes.
are usually.
Your homeboys are also your ex-boyfriends.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That they would
Oh
not.
my god.
Well, that's the problem.
No, and they're her homeboys too. That's what's confusing.
It don't got to do nothing with her.
They've never been. I was friends with them before I met my ex.
R.I.P. to all the men that's in the friend group. That's in the friend zone. R.I.P.
Keep
to
fighting,
y'all,
my
for
boy.
real,
No,
man.
keep fighting.
They-
Keep fighting.
You
No,
ain't
I'm
We
saying
gonna
out
make
the
it
friend-
through, my boy.
You are not
gonna make
making
it
out the
through.
friend group. You're so
For
shocked.
real,
Questions.
y'all need to start your own
For
your own
real.
podcast for real.
No, they will fight each other.
Oh Lord.
We always ask what's red flags when dating someone, talking to someone. What are red flags in a friend?
Why are you, as my friend, trying to befriend somebody who is talking about me in a way that you shouldn't be talking about somebody? That's a red flag. Because you're my friend. At the end of the day, yeah.
And you're only holding on to it because of how long it's been.
No, but that's a really big factor. And even though you might say it's not, it is. Because I'll be like, no, it's because of the friendship that we have. But realistically, taking a step back and me not being ignorant, it's because of the years that you've invested. It's just like when you're in a relationship with someone for 4 years and in a relationship with someone for 8 months, you're going to cling on to that 4-month relationship longer than you would to that 8-month because you've you've given 4 years of your life. But
Okay.
But those are the friendships that you hold dearest. I haven't talked to one of my middle school like best friends for like 6 months, 7 months. And it's not because I don't want to talk to her. She works at a hospital and I'm a flight attendant. We have completely opposite schedules, and I now just moved here and she lives in Miami. But she doesn't have social media. No social media at all. She's dating a nurse. And she's also a nurse. And I've realized, like, I look up to her. We're the same age, and I look up to her because she has gotten out of this social media realm that we don't realize takes over a lot.
Wish I could.
Like, I wish I could too. Like,
me too.
It's really hard to do that. And I admire her because she did it her junior year of high school. Cut off Instagram, has never downloaded it, never gone back. Never. I think the only social media she has is like Twitter.
That shit's a drug.
It is.
It is, yeah.
And it alters the way that we think of things. People think that relationships are supposed to be a certain way because of Instagram, because of other people's relationships. Your relationship is never going to be like anybody else's, ever. It's never going to be black and white. And you can't expect me to understand your relationship because that's not me. And the way that they handle their relationship is going to be completely different with how I move forward with everything else. So completely steering back to the question, a red flag is not only the way that you bring to the table in a friendship, but do you consider yourself a good friend? Like, can you sit back and analyze your friendships and think that you are a good friend?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But it's like, if someone were to ask you, are you a valuable friend? Do you bring anything to the table that will boost my life? And it's not that you need to, but that says a lot about you. Do you love yourself, or are you gonna, because I've had friends that see me doing better or making more money or traveling and they're jealous. Mm-hmm. And mal de ojo is a real thing. And people don't understand that, like, when they're not happy with themselves, they'll portray that onto you. And it doesn't have to be sexual interaction. Mm-hmm. Like we always say, like, I think we had this conversation the other day. It's like when you have sex with someone, you exchange energies. Well, when you give them the time of day to be their friend, you exchange energies as well. Mm-hmm. So what do you bring to the table? Are you going to drain me, or are you going to bring something valuable? And are we going to elevate each other? You guys elevate each other in a business aspect. You both have created this podcast, mm-hmm. but it wasn't one-sided. So do you bring anything valuable to a friendship?
Like I'm not there texting them every day, like being present. No. But like if you hit me up and ask for advice and I have an answer, yeah. I'll text you back really quick. But I'm not like really present like that. I'm too busy chasing what I want. Like I'm very obsessive about my goals.
And that's not bad.
And I have like a very narrow-minded, and I know that, and I know I'm very like isolated from my friends. But I'm actually okay with that.
But that's also an entrepreneurial mindset.
Yeah. So
that's very much so that.
Like I have no problem sitting at my laptop getting work done for 8 hours. And if I see a message from my friend, like I don't feel inclined to answer right then and there. It can sit there for 2 days. I won't have a problem. That's just
unless it was an emergency text or
yeah,
same
like,
thing.
Like if you're dying, yeah, I'll text it. But if you're just trying to have small talk, I'm not answering that because I'm trying to get somewhere.
Do you know what time you were born?
Oh my God!
That's the cue.
That's all you heard.
That's the cue.
All you heard.
So dead.
That's the
That's
cue.
all you heard.
Happens every time. Happens every time.
That was perfect.
I need to know if you have any like earth signs in you, because
Any
you both
what?
do. You guys both do. You guys have the same mentality. It's crazy.
Who?
Like-
Are there a lot of kings out there?
Yes.
Yes.
1,000%.
Good PR answer. I like that. Good PR answer.
No,
You hear?
1,000%.
Feel me, kings.
I'm
You feel
literally
me,
sitting with
kings?
two of them. You guys are goal-driven men.
Shit, I'm a king. I don't know.
It's just because you don't want to be in a relationship doesn't mean that you're not a king.
Yeah.
Because you probably have every valid reason.
You bring a lot to the table.
Women
Do you not
run
bring
men
a lot
through
to
the dirt.
table?
I don't care what nobody says, but women are one of the worst people to live on this earth. But I'm not going to say men aren't. We all have similar qualities. Women cheat, men cheat. Just like you could say, have you ever cheated?
Nope.
I've never cheated. But yet, I could be with a man who has cheated and he's going to be the first to call bullshit on it. Oh, yes, you have. I have not.
Bullshit.
But okay. Exactly. Exactly. But you see what I'm trying to say is like, we could all roam this earth and do the same things, and yet it'll all be looked at in a different light. We could all say, oh, he cheated, but he's not a terrible human because he was 17 years old. I wouldn't expect him to know his head from his ass. It's crazy.
Why do men neglect their kids?
That's not a question for me.
I don't know. I can't
ain't
go ahead and
that's
answer
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah.
Why do you
But
feel
why
like,
do you think
I
that?
believe
They probably don't want to deal with the baby mama.
but that's
You
your
would
child.
not-
They
They're
might, no, I'm not saying me.
Too much
I'm not saying me.
responsibility.
I'm saying I'm answering for other men.
Maybe they weren't ready and she put it upon them, because I've seen a lot of Miami women, especially, like they will get knocked, like they'll say that they're on birth control, get pregnant so that they knock up a trick and then think that he has to be present. It was his choice, and it was also your choice. You knew he never showed father characteristics, nor told you he wanted a child. And when you told him you were pregnant, he said, get rid of it, and you decided to keep it, and then you want to complain and play victim. That's playing victim right there. There's no reason why you need to run a man through the dirt. He told you he wasn't ready to have a kid, nor did he want one, and now you want him to pay child support? That's crazy.
Lord, never let me get a Miami woman pregnant.
Have you guys ever thought about somebody else while you're having sex? I mean, I think we all have, though.
Yes.
Oh, so you have?
I have.
Oh, okay.
I can admit that. And that's fine.
During sex?
Yeah.
During sex.
Yes, and after, too. I have
After,
thought
yes. During, no.
I have 100%. I've been with men that don't turn me on, and I have to think about somebody else. And I feel like, I feel like that's something that's wrong with us women. We stay within that intercourse activity to not hurt their ego.
You said something earlier, wow, at the beginning of the podcast, and it was, would you stay with a man who you don't have good sex with? No. Or yes, sorry, I did stay with a man out of love for 4 years who we did not have good sex at all.
4 years.
I never nutted, not once. No orgasm.
Well, that's why you think.
But you don't have to orgasm to have good sex.
But we were also
See,
young.
I'm not like that. That's why the whole you can't tell when we're faking. I could definitely
Okay,
tell.
Mr. Leg Shaker.
I'm dead ass.
He said, shake it like a salt shaker.
I'm dead ass.
But have you guys thought about your ex? You guys have thought about a porn star? Have you guys thought about, like, who? Who is it that you think about?
I can't say that.
Star.
Okay, I'm not saying,
Like,
I'm not
has it
telling
been
you,
an
like,
ex?
tell me exactly who it is. I'm just saying, like, is it, like, somebody that you've been with? Or is it...
It was definitely someone I've been with in the past.
Okay.
And what is it that
Luckily,
you guys
it
think of?
hasn't happened a lot, but it was like in those situations where you're like, I'm not as attracted to this person I thought I was. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to think about that last time because that time was good.
Chris is real quiet.
He answering what?
Even in your facial,
He's
even in your facial, he said.
You guys aren't the same person, so what? How about you?
Wait, he was still talking.
I'm done.
So I know you say women.
my
You
God.
don't want a relationship, but do like not to get in your personal business. Like, do you be having sex or are you celibate? You be like,
I'm celibate.
that's a lie.
You a light-skinned man.
What?
That's
You are 6-something.
And the way that this man is looking at you, we know that's cap.
We know that's a
You are
revolving
sick.
door.
Something.
I get no women.
So like, do y'all clean the house before a female comes over?
We don't have girls over.
That's a damn lie.
Depends.
Since you're Mr. Celibate, I thought you didn't have bitches over.
But now,
That's
but
crazy.
you act like I've never had
I
sex
actually
before.
forgot
though.
the last time I had a girl over. Besides,
We
guests.
know you go to their house to leave early.
That's smart, though.
You're good. You got me there.
So smart. That is so smart.
I'm definitely going to
That's
their
why
house.
I always go to their house to leave. Because if it's on them at your house, you're like, so I got to work in the morning. They're like, all right, I'll leave early. I'm like, damn.
Because if you're just dipping like that, then I probably don't really know you. And I don't really sleep with women I don't know like that.
I mean, you
So-
slept with a girl after 3 weeks and recorded it.
Damn.
When I was 19,
You said you still
27.
weren't ready. Are you?
that was 8 years ago. Shut your ass up.
I'm hearing some inconsistency with this liar.
Inconsistent.
Because we've known he's a liar.
I haven't
He's a
grown.
liar. He's a liar. We do know he said to validate. Listen.
I haven't grown in 8 years.
Pause to validate his lying. He says that he'll tell you the
Wow.
truth the same night.
You said you 21 though. You
She got a lot.
sorry. You got some growing to do.
I learned that we need to open up our own podcast.
Yeah,
That too.
Y'all do.
I would honestly, I'm so down.
I'm not, but no, I'm just kidding. I feel like we would have to. I have ADHD.
If this was a good time, though,
I did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it.
I also enjoyed the fact that you guys aren't really biased. Like you guys give a double-sided answer where it's like you could see why a woman would think this way, and a lot of things with podcasts nowadays is usually badgering women or badgering like women are hoes or this, that, and the third, and it's usually not the case because you guys have a lot to input on that.
Thank you for coming. We will see you next time.
Go like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, share with your aunties, share with your baby daddy, share with your exes, share with your boyfriends, share with your girlfriends,
Don't share with your ex.
share with your families,
Comment.
share with all the
Subscribe.
people, share with everybody.
Peace.
Doses.
Bye.